Here we go, my friends. Hermitcraft Season 8, first live stream. And we're live. We're live. Awesome. Thank you for the bananas in chat. Floyne, Soundwave, Hope, and Forgil. Two of our new moderators right there. What's that? We've got new moderators in chat. Perfect timing, actually. You know, welcome to the chaos. Beginning of the season, doing a live stream. You know, oh, it's night time. Quickly, where's the bed? You know it's going to be crazy. Whew. Oh, so here we are. We got some Crinkles on shuffle today, and what I am doing is trying to gather wheat, okay, right now, and I've got a massive wheat field over here. In fact, I'm trying to do more than just that. I am trying to get all of those early game farms together. I actually had a bunch of them, like, outside of the area that I'm settled in, and I've just had a very slow start to this season, basically. I've kind of been just, like, unprepared in a weird way. I've got a plan for a mega base, but the problem is it's the kind of mega base that you need to be at the end of the game for. So now I find myself just struggling a bit, like to get going. And I've been really inspired to build with a new deep slate block. So I've kind of pivoted to like, okay, actually I'm going to focus more on taking this really nice terrain in this area and working on that. Building around here. So this spot that we're in right now, eventually these farms will be replaced by buildings that have these farms in them. Something like that. Also, I'm gonna grow these in rows, just because I know they grow faster in rows. Which is cool. The goat himself, says Teddy Bird. Don't say that around Doc. Jeez. Doc is the goat, don't you know? I'm the axolotl. And Doc's the goat. And Ren's a glow squid. Saying you made a villager breeder before you even left spawn makes sense, says North's Glass. Yeah, you see, I just like had figured out, like, oh yeah, I want to do the villager thing this season. Oh, look at this. It's really easy to build a villager breeder. But like, you do stuff in creative mode and you don't really think through, at least I don't, every little step from the perspective of survival, not having everything. So I didn't really think like, you need an extraordinary amount of crops to get that going. And that's when I realized, not only that, but like I feel this nowhere near where I am. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm definitely, I think next season, season 9 hype. I think it's now tradition at the beginning of every season to talk about the next season. But next season, I think what I'll do is I'll stream a few like survival runs beforehand and just kind of like remind myself of like the best way to get things going. Also, if you want to make a villager breeder and do the village thing, best place to do it is in a village, obviously. Okay, we got noises in the ear. A Kid and Plays here for 11 months. Nordikaon subscribing. Bossman101 here for 8 months. Pocket Thief with the Prime Listener Works has subscribed. Atom7k for 12 months. Hyped for Pearl and Gemini. Great additions to the server. Couldn't agree more, my dude. Couldn't agree more. I can't wait to see what they do. They are fantastic, wonderful creators. And I always find it like just so interesting how Minecraft, the community, just seems to attract all of these kind of like like-minded, respectable, humble people. There just seems to be a lot of it about. And we've managed to gather a lot of those sorts of peeps here on Hermitcraft, which is fantastic. And so I think the two of them are really just going to fit right in, you know. Okay, obviously my inventory's full. I can't believe how many of these seeds we're collecting right now and how much wheat. This is amazing. And, you know, it's kind of nice just to do something super simple, like what we're doing right now. Surprise T says Gemini was a hidden gem for sure. I like the pun. I like the pun. Gemini's got quite a big channel though. And I think actually I was looking at her stats and how long like she had been doing Minecraft. Well, I'm not actually sure. I was meant to ask her like when did she start, because I watched her video and she said that she was on YouTube since 2011. And there seems to be this really weird recurring thing of like creators today in the sort of Hermitcraft adjacent space always seem to have been around for a really long time. Even if they've just sort of only made it big recently or whatever. But anyway, I was sort of looking at her channel and what she's done. I think she's a good sign of like there's room to come into the Minecraft community and you know, have a successful channel, because I think some people get the impression that it's sort of full of juggernauts and giants that just dominate, right? And that it's hard to grow. But I think if you've got sufficiently good content, it can be done. You can come into this space. Right, these things are coming in so fast. I can't actually hear the noises dinging. Like, what's up with that? I think there's probably so many follows. The dings from the subscribers are being held up here. So, oh, Mumbo logged in and then disappeared. Oh no, Grion's on as well. Where did I get to? Dang. Wallipo, thank you for 4 months. Melon Z White 8 with the Prime. Momba Trumba subscribing. Jumbo Sale Gaming for 15 months. Mr. Limmy. LRTX TV for 2 months. Jesse May 97. Fuzzman 420. Jack Slar with the Prime. Toko and Clank for 14 months. JL RC here for 7. Toko, thank you for gifting a sub to Def Dealer YT. We also got Spywire with the Prime. Marmot 95 for 22 months. I can't keep up. Dante Redeye for 17 months. Hackon 422556 for 28. Legacy 642 for 32 months. I'm literally like reading new ones coming in that weren't here when I started reading. Kool-Aids has subscribed with the Prime. Cryoforged with the Prime. Becca is gifting 11 subs. Sorry, Becca11 is gifting 5 subs to Worry Willy. Holga. Phonic Sparkles. Upwind Galaxy. Arflow. We also got Nordicaon here gifting subs to Chrissy. MX Lenore. Deb Constructor. MS Tech Guy. And Andrea. Thank you as always for those gifted subs, and be sure to say thanks in chat, peeps. There's probably going to be a lot of this today, a lot of reading. We got Silverstone668 here saying, "Hey Xisuma, I have a Minecraft riddle for you. I am being rarely seen, but watch your back for I am mean. I am something most will fear, but taken up to a higher gear. If there's a creature you want dead, I'll deliver you their head." I mean, I ain't good at riddles. You should know this. Silverstone, thank you so much for the donation, my dude. I'm assuming it's a mob, but like, I am just no good at riddles. Peeps in chat are saying a charged creeper. Ah. I mean, yeah, okay, taken up to a higher gear and deliver their head. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, that does actually make a lot of sense. Cool. Correct, says Silverstone. Thank you, my dude. I mean, I figured it out without looking at my chat. Totally did it all by myself, you know. Big brain smarts over here. Right, before we expand these fields, we're going to go take a trip off into the distance and bring back some animals. That being said, need to pick up some fence posts or something first. We have not heard about the shopping district, says Peter 2 Point. Shopping district? What shopping district? I don't recall there being any announcement of a shopping district. I guess one thing that kind of got lost in translation is this is a decentralized season. Oops. Super Bunny Blob says communism. I find it interesting all of these different isms that people attach to Hermitcraft. And a friend of mine who was writing an essay, I believe, pointed out that actually what Hermitcraft is anarchism. And I thought about it and I'm like, you're kind of right. Like, it's cooperative community without rules, without laws. Like, it's about working together, communicating and dealing with things as individuals, I guess. Like, there ain't a lot of written rules in Hermitcraft. A lot of it's kind of like, hey, get on the server, do what you want to do, right? And we choose to cooperatively exist. Okay, definitely gonna need more than just that. Thanks. That's more like it. We'll also need some wheat and some seeds. We're gonna make, like, today's stream's just gonna be me walking back and forth and building like early game farms, alright? Pull off says, which is basically communism as well. No. Communism has people in charge that decide what gets done with all the things that are in possession of and created by the society, right? So here on Hermitcraft, we don't have... I mean, we had the mayor last season, right? Which you can say is some form of centralized authority, but for the most part, it's like Everything that happens in the world tends to happen without any written laws. Absolute Beehive says Hermitcraft is T, 2B, 2T, except everyone is nice. There you go. Ah, let's do the sheep first, since there's some here. Oh, and there's some over there. Terrific. I like that there's a few... Quite a few. We can get started here. But if some didn't play cooperatively, then they would get kicked. Well, if someone was to actually grief, yeah, I guess... I mean, it's not really ever happened, so... Then you could say there is some form of governance, but it wouldn't be like one person. When we make decisions about let's have a new season, we do it as a group, which again is kind of anarchistic. It's like everyone comes together and makes a decision. It's not so much a rule, it's like an action taken by a group consensus. Okay, I need to get in a bed, and I need to keep these sheep here. So here we go. This is a strange way to sleep. Oh, they're crowding on me. I wish I had like an F5 view of that. Oh god, sheep. I mean, I guess counting them helps me fall asleep, right? So, there's that. Okay, please don't have mobs down there, because right now we're just happily herding some sheep. Democratic anarchism, says John F. Nation. Let's just put all the words in a blender and pull them back out again, and that'll be what Hermitcraft is. I kind of might have not have picked the best spot. I feel like the beach over there is probably the better spot to do this. Let's try and bring them across. Hermitcraftism, says Super Bunny Blob. You've solved it. With one word, you've solved it. It is literally Hermitcraftism. That's the form of society that we are. Hermitism, I think. Be pretty funny. Oh, wonderful. Well said that there won't be a shopping district. Is that true? Says Cree Picked. Well, it's kind of agreed that we're doing things decentralized. So it doesn't mean no, but like it would sort of defeat the point. So essentially, yeah, there won't be. I mean, I've got my own plans for what I'm going to do with shopping, and you're going to love it. And I really don't want to say this because, like, what if it doesn't work out, is what I'm thinking. But a certain little someone is going to be involved. Oh, I should have had this prepared. Okay, give me a second. Hang on. A certain little someone will be involved. Yeah, I've got no idea how that sounded, but dude, this zombie over here is like stalking me and my sheep. That's right, burn up! Good! Don't get in the way of me and my sheep over here. Retro loaf? Yeah, that's what I would choose to do. Oh, let's go up here. By the way, I got so many noises. We'll get the sheep secure, and then it'll be like, okay, let's read some noises. The problem now is that they start to get further away as it gets harder to get them up. Probably going to make a couple of trips here. I think we've lost one, you see. I love that song, by the way, says Maurice. There's many of these songs by Crinkles that are just wonderfully pleasant. Okay, right, I think we lost one, and I'm happy with that. That's cool. I also want to get the llamas over here and just put them in a little breeding spot. Like, why not? Hey, look, we lost one, we gained one, maybe. I also did not think about where to put them ahead of time. I could really kind of just put them anywhere, so, like, just maybe up on this hill. Yeah, I think I'm going to put them on this spot here. Go on, a little further to go. Hey, you're joining us. That's wonderful. Oh, no, no, no. I wasn't trying to breed. Not just yet. Oh, you're going to make this difficult for me, aren't you? Actually, it makes sense that this is difficult, because wherever I try and go, they try and go. So, like, I didn't bring any fence gates. Didn't bring any fence gates. Whew, that was productive. And now we can shear them. They can regrow the wool. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We've got the wheat fields over there. I'll tell you what, I'll just make a crafting bench right next door. Name your axolotl with an anvil. My axolotl has a name. It is a wonderful name. I actually thought of it, like, before I uploaded the video. After I was editing, I was like, ooh. You know? And then I found some people suggested the same thing, which is cool. Cryoforged, thank you for the Prime. Neo554, Ribellis, Have Ghosts for 22 months, Demonic Dusua, Slyitch0, A Run Nielsen, 123, Chuzzy with the Prime, Curls of Doom here for 3 months. We got Kieto Arciade, Don't Steal, Blue Bottle 77, Clubsy Live for 12 months there. By the way, Blue Bottle 77, 57 months, thank you so much. Nick Nasty here for 7. Oh, goodness.
Bust out the special voices, 72 months.
Goodness me, what is that? That is 6 years, if I'm not mistaken. Is that 6 years? Whew. My word. Ren's Cold Sun, thank you for 18 months. We got Supreme Bite here for 2. Jeff 12345 Jeff with the 4-month. Betty Jetson for 7. Agasis here for 13. Do I have any new big season plans? Yes, yes I do. Becker11, thank you for gifting a sub to Sir Firelord. We got Sad TBH here for 8 months. Ollie95XZ here for 60.
Evil X in the chat, Ollie. Evil X, show him off to the peeps that do not know.
Okay, we've got Old Newtonian here with the Prime. EAS68, Bellana T here for 33 months. Agasis has gifted a sub to Fire Sniper. Thank you for doing that. The Stupid Copycat here subscribing. Pico Mode. Lord Rat Monkey. What a name. That's a great name. That's the kind of name I like. Cheerio Games. Here's some cheers and bits saying what happened to your helmet when you turn into the most recently added mob. What happens to my helmet? I mean, I take it off a lot because I want to show the full glory of the face, but since we're sort of not interacting with other peeps at the moment and we're just hanging out on stream, I kind of just leave it like this for now. Thank you for those cheers and bits. Hopefully that answered what you were asking. I have a feeling maybe not, but you know. What we want to do is probably expand this a little bit. We do actually have like a whole bunch of dirt lying around somewhere. Let's put this just here. And we do not need more of these, but what we do need is fence gates. Bam. Cool. Let's put 2 of them together right there. Make this whole thing just a teeny tiny bit bigger. And then maybe a round of breeding is in order. Also, we had a donation. Oh dang, we need a new axe. Quickly now, quickly now. Advance, thank you ever so much for the donation. Hello from Indonesia. Appreciate it, my dude. Hello from the other side of the globe. Actually, I don't need that, do I? I need this for breeding, not food. Lovely stuff, cool. Get them going. Right. Now we set off to do the same thing again, but for cows, I guess, next? Hey, Xisuma, what is the theme of your builds going to be this season? Says Buo Kangaroo. It's really just going to be more like traditional building, I think, and then trying to make each build better than the last, that sort of thing. Because I'm sort of, air quotes, not a builder, but I think building a lot of the time is about the time and effort you put into it. And it's also a skill, so the more you do that, the better it gets. So for me, it's just about, if I can wrangle the time to kind of be in a creative world and figure this stuff out, I'll be able to do some cool building, that's for sure. So that's just kind of like a side ambition. But yeah, talking about what I'm going to do, like, from here, at the end of the season, you're going to see a massive statue in this space. It is gargantuan, what I've got planned, and I'm super excited about it. But, you know, I didn't really have a plan of how to execute that, how to get from A to B. And what I'd learned is that I can't sort of just run straight into building this thing. You've got to get all your farms up and running, and I can't even put stuff in it because I had this idea in my mind of I'll know where this thing is and I'll just build like an iron farm in front of it. But then I'm like, hang on a minute, how am I going to get the villagers up there? Like, there's just all this stuff that I need that's super difficult to do early game. And so now I'm sort of pivoting to, okay, maybe this statue will end up being a little more empty than I'd originally thought. And what we'll do is have a bunch of decorative buildings in this area. I also like don't really have a neighbor, so I can kind of just hang out and build all over the place around here. Oh, we got ourselves a cow. We need a couple more of you. I'm trying to get a few more seeds, just in case I accidentally click one of these, basically. And I'm having very little luck. Right, are there like just 1 or 2 more cows here? Because I've got to bring back at least 2, right? Hello, chicken. I think I might just make the full trip for the cows. See this spot over here? This was my farming area, right? I just have not had a plan and just made so many silly decisions. I didn't even show this on camera, but I was farming resources all the way over here because I bumped into Cub and I was like, oh, do you want to share like a little resource area? But I don't think Cub was really interested in that. So I set all of this up and then he did his own thing. And then I was like, hang on a minute, this is like, I got to trek over here and then do all this stuff and like trek back again, and like Cub doesn't even use this, so it just seems kind of silly. So we want to get these cows out of here. Apparently a dog wandered in. Let's go sleep in the bed. Oh, apparently we've got over 5,000 viewers. Well, welcome everyone. Fantastic to have you all here. Be sure to hit the follow button on Twitch, of course, and you can click on the schedule and see when I'm streaming next. I've got a stream planned for tomorrow. Then next weekend is a stream weekend of Hermitcraft. You can go to livestream.hermitcraft.com to get the details on that. Also, if you go on the schedule link, it will be converted to your time zone. So if you want to find out what my plans are for streaming, you can see it all there. Here it is. Let's get them out. Oh, by the way, I've got a hot cup of tea here. And it's not any old type of tea. It's... Ah, no, I didn't want to do it. No, whoa. Hang on, we're going to have chaos now. We're going to have chaos. Come back. Come back. Please, just over... What? You're fighting to get through again, aren't you? There we go. Okay, done. Yeah, we got different types of trees. I kind of want to go and collect a bit of everything today. But what I might do is, like, just borrow some bamboo and dripstone from Cub rather than go adventuring for it, because I really need to get on with you know, building up my resources and the base and all the adventuring stuff. You know, we've done it time and time again. You know, go a great distance, find a jungle, pick up your cocoa beans, your saplings, you know. Stellion's in chat. Welcome, Stellion, to the chaos. Let's read some more noises in the ear while I sip some tea, right? Definitely should have started drinking this about 5 minutes ago. Alright, where did we get to? We got Noodles here, resubscribed for 8 months. The Becca. Me and reading stuff. Becca11 has gifted a sub to The Finky. See, I take it all in at once and it gets jumbled. Thank you for gifting that sub. Coward is here with the Prime. Kadads by Toons is here for 3 months. Tasty Soup's here for 2. I've got to pay attention. Quick, turn around. Press 1. You're gonna hurt my cows if I'm not careful. Okay, it's done for. It's done for. That's good. BN Blast gifting subs to Gareth, Saria, Therese, Villanari, Albus, and Rocky's Rec Room. Thank you for gifting those subs. It's always appreciated. Dread Panda 2 is here subscribing for 2 months. We got XU Yukon here with the Prime. Not Nick with the Prime. Homegrown for 2 months. Anonymous gifting a sub to a Stellion. And Night Sport is here for 2 months as well. We also got cheers and bits from Chirio Grames saying, lol, I meant the hermit that's a part of your skin. The helmet that's part of my skin. Right, I'm still not in the know. The helmet that's a part of my skin. This is a Minecraft helmet right here. It's not part of the skin. But thank you for the cheers and bits. Oh, Doom Guy's helmet. Right, okay, so I lose the Doom Guy helmet, yeah, in order to have a new skin. You know, and 1.18, I'm hoping it'll be the Warden, right? The Warden gets added. I want the Warden skin. I've already seen the Warden skin. It's amazing. We got Bluestone 321. Here are the cheers and bits saying, has anyone found an Amethyst geode yet? Also, do you think Amethyst should be used in the Dupont recipe instead of diamonds because of their musical properties? That's a really good suggestion. I think that's a really good idea. I feel like that needs to reach Mojang's ears. I'm gonna make a note of that. I really like that. That's a really cool suggestion. Rick Slater, thank you ever so much for the Prime. Appreciate it, my dude. So the answer is that yes, people have found Amethyst geodes. I'm hoping in this stream we will see one of them ourselves. I have found 3. That lets me know that you haven't been watching Hermit's videos, because I mean it was in mine. Actually, no, it wasn't. Or was it? I can't remember. Actually, it was probably in my next episode. But I've been watching the other Hermits, and they've been finding them. Because they're pretty common. You go caving, you'll find one. But, one thing I wanted to ask everyone is, like, how many Hermitcraft videos have you watched so far? So if I go and create a poll. Okay, here we go. Now, considering that everyone's on... I'm doing a poll, peeps. No need to put it in chat. Considering everyone's publishing them, like everyone's on their first episode, then we can just count it as like 1, right? 1 per permit. So, per hermit. How many HC videos have you watched from this season is the question. Okay, I'm gonna just put down a couple of ranges here. Okay, there you go. You got... I'm going to give you 3 minutes to vote, so people may be tuning in, or you take a bit of time to think about it. There you go. It's set up. I'm ready to go. You can vote. You can do whatever you like. You cannot vote if you don't want to. Jester 2000, thank you for 3 months. We got Slytro here for 24 months, a whole year. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate that. And we've also got Lil Thrasher. No, Lil Trasher 97. With the cheers and biddies saying had some bits laying around. Well, thank you for chucking them my way. I appreciate that. Kino says no 0 option. Oh dear. I mean, I assumed everyone would have watched 1. It's like, how else would you know it was happening, and how would you be here? Mind One Illusion. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate that. Hey, whoa, jeez. Sub bomb. We got Beta and Daniil here, gifting 20 subs. Goodness me, I've got some names to read out now, haven't I? Let's get to a safe point. Thank you as always, my dude. Really appreciate you doing that for our community here. Giving people the subs and the emotes and all the good stuff. Let's get you cows to safety. Is this safety? I do not know. Let's try and read some of these. Okay, we got Pest and Angel, Audio Gary, World Mine, Excalibur 609, Noctixula. Jeez, I butchered that name. Selena White, Pro Dandy, Mia I'm Walan, Star Warrior Swag, Astral Cube, Stow 1990, Cosmei the Great, Nahotivi, Somerset Up North, Connor Hugh, Pazkuda, Cassius, Conan Agar, B Classic, and Glee Beard. Thank you for those gifted subs again. We also got Nesq Potato 17 and Jay Prano subscribing, and also 5 more gifted subs from 12 Bamboo Lol, Jamie Winters, Silverstone 668, Sadie Joe 1302, The Moth Meg, and Martin Unknown. Dang! If you got a gifted sub, be sure to say thanks in chat, and as always, really appreciating that communal support there. Right, the Hermitcraft poll is still running. It feels like it's been more than... Oh, it's ticking down. I see. So it's been about 2.5 minutes. I was about to say, like, it doesn't feel like it's been like a minute. But no, it's... I looked at the... Oh, hello. Hello. How do we breed llamas or get them to come to us? I forget what they like. Come on, form an orderly queue. That's right, all 4 of you. See, look, one's still stuck. They're fighting over it, which is not good. Oh, dang, I'm all the way back down here now. They pushed me off. You need to lead a group of them, breed them after taming them using hay bales. Alright, hay bales, that's it. Okay, cool. Alright, this time we got all 4 of them up, right? I saw 4 faces a second ago, yep. We got Arsenal 051404 with the Prime and Steve Fantasy with the Prime as well. Also Val Ganoov YT with the Prime and Toko and Clank, thank you for gifting a sub to Kristin Alk 77. Appreciate that. Okay. The poll is officially over. And Tasty Soup is gifting 10 subs to DQ911. Cupcake, Lucas the Pie Guy, Blitz Shower, Lime Julian, Mrs. Cod, Zora, Spinny Mama, Trax, Yuma, and Apollo115. Thank you for those gifted subs. Let's check out the results. The results are in, and 4 to 6 is the average with 700 odd votes. 7 to 9 with 500 votes. 1 to 3 with 443. 13 plus. So some of y'all are just hardcore watching all of them out there. And then 10 to 12 at the end there. Interesting. Interesting results. Thank you for participating. That was cool to see some numbers visualizing, you know, what all y'all are up to. Okay, I kind of want to put this one like alongside the last, but I need some dirt to sort of elevate it off the ground. So I think what I'm going to do is make a super janky one for now. Or it could double up like this until I replace it. So we go over here and bring these across. Yeah, that'll be the way we do it. Just make sure none of these get caught up on top. Okay, now we've got to lead them over to this corner. Fooled ya! I fooled ya. There we go. Sleep in a bed. Woohoo! Very good. Bella Gaming, glad you enjoy our community and glad to have you with us live here. I've been streaming on Twitch for apparently over 6 years, goodness me. Lom Holly, thank you for the Prime, and Admired Leader 68 even. Here for 2 months. Excited to see how the season unfolds. I'm excited too. I love this idea of playing on a continent together. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, that wheat has grown considerably quickly, considering we have not been in this area too much. Have I found any goats yet? No, I haven't seen any goats. There might be some up here. If there are, that's just a sheep. Like, they have not caught my eye, but we've got llamas of different types in the area. Okay, I do want more seeds. I came back here for a reason. That was it, dirt. Somewhere I've got stashed like a lot of dirt that I dug up, but I don't know where it is. Let's grab our shovel. Has X talked about how they chose the continent motif for the season yet, says Rig Rabble. Well, the suggestion for doing a continent was my own, as I've been suggesting this sort of idea of like pizza pie, where everyone's next to someone else. And that didn't really pan out, but then looking at Hermitcraft Season 6, like the whole continent of it kind of just dawned on me that that could achieve something similar. And then once we had that idea, we started looking for seeds, and then we ended up contacting Captain Wutax to actually create a program that can search for seeds that generate like this one, and we had a whole bunch of them, and we slowly kind of like narrowed it down to the one we're currently playing on. That's sort of what happened, essentially. How do I get my sub token from Prime, says your boy buddy. I don't actually know. I have Prime, I've never just like hooked it up. But there's probably a way to connect it. I just realised you didn't need these ones at the bottom because the animals are too tall to go underneath it. Oh yeah, like that. There we go. I might as well just hop in. We need to put some fence gates somewhere around here again, right? So if I use the wheat, I do want to breed these up. Also, we've got a couple of sheep in here that I don't actually want in this side. 3 of them over here. I thought we only had 2. Now, this has got the sweeping edge, but when you jump and do a critical, it's not there. So, yeah, we must make sure we breed these up pretty quick. There we go. Right, we've got an entrance here, and we'll do some digging around this spot. So next up will be pigs or chickens, I think. And how are we doing on those noises? Midnight Toil 3, thank you for subscribing. We also got Ajax Tron here with the Prime. Appreciate it. What made you hermits invite these new amazing hermits? Well, what we tend to do is, you know, just discuss different people we know, people who have expressed interest or whatever, and these were 2 names that everyone was very fond of, and so yeah, we kind of settled on Gem and Pearl joining, and then we invited them, and they wanted to join, and that was fantastic. You probably know that I was in favour of Pearlescent Moon because I built one of her builds on the season last season. Gem I wasn't actually aware of, and I'm always amazed at how, like, you can just stumble onto these channels with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Like, YouTube is so massive, it's crazy, especially inside of like the Minecraft community. There seems to be like no shortage of content creators. Let's see, we got... Where do we get to? Eloni has subscribed with the Prime. Bagara84 is here for 6 months. Hyper goes live is here for 9. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you as always. Grian also got help from Pearl, if I recall correctly, says Tim Lizzle. I think they've known each other for a long time, and Pearl, I think, does like part of a build team with Grian for his server. Not entirely sure. But yeah, something like that. What did you do to the sun? Do you like it better that way? I'm pretty indifferent to having it, but I just... Every season I want to like make the world, I don't know, feel a little more unique or different. So when I go through all the resource pack options, I'm always quite inclined to add something, so it just adds a little distinction. Which reminds me, I'm not really a big fan of these new ores. Okay, I've done some caving, I've experienced them now in survival. I can't say I was too big on them to begin with, but now that I've experienced them in survival, they really don't feel that great. Like, pretty much all of them, especially Diamond. Like, the Diamond ore was so iconic, and now that they've changed it, it just, like, I don't know. They're all just a bit kind of... A bit, like, I don't know. Less defined, a bit... Just too mediocre, really. That's not the word I'm looking for. They've just got this kind of like lack of clarity about them. They just all look a bit sort of meshy, moshy, goopy. I don't know. There's some sort of word in there. I think it's the way that like the color of what it is sort of bleeds into these pixels just around the edge. I think I like them to be a bit sharper. But I don't know. Anyway, it's just like my preference, right? Like, it's not a big deal. But I've definitely not been fond of them. And I could use a texture pack to change them, and I might do that at some point. But for now, I'll just leave it alone. Diamond didn't change, right? Says Watafak. It did actually change. Like the classic diamond texture is still there, but it's just been touched up, and it just looks different. Like, it's not massively different, but it's noticeably different. And we got Mace Score here for 75 months. Goodness me. 6 years, 3 months. Incredible, my dude. Praise the sun. Yeah, praise our cubic sun in the sky. I mean, it almost looks like a hexagon? Hexagon? God, why did I add like an extra bit in it? But like, its lines aren't proportional, so it doesn't look like it's flat. It genuinely looks cubic. Like, it's... I don't know how that's achieved, but the way the lines are to one another does make it look like a cube, as opposed to just being a hexagon. The Vixen38, thank you for 28 months. We got Cizen here for 3 months. 3 months is not much, but a drop of love in an ocean of amazing and lovely fans. Ah, appreciate it, my dude. Yeah, y'all are wonderful, if I don't say it enough. The texture pack is vanilla tweaks, for anyone asking. Or resource pack, should I say. The Unity logo says #1 Hermitcraft fan. I think it shares that shape, yeah. But again, it's not a hexagon if you look at it. Like, I mean, it might be if you define a hexagon as just having those points, but it's not like one that's drawn perfectly on a flat surface, and then therefore you know it's a cube. At least that's how I interpret it. Hexagogon. That's going on the list with Fieldra High Cell, says the Thinky. Do you know what? There is actually the Xisuma dictionary on my website, and it hasn't been updated since like 2014. And if it had been regularly updated, that page would have broke the internet. Every time you try and load it, it'd just be too many words on it. You know, your computer would be like, no, you're trying to trick me, you're trying to fool me, you're trying to make me crash. Oh, by the way, we had some weird kind of lag on the server earlier. There was only 3 of us online, and it just kept... it just kept having this, like, horrendous lag. I say horrendous. It wasn't terrible, but it was a problem, alright. Where did we put all our wheat and seeds? Over here, I think. X, why not use the carpet trick to enter the fenced area without having to place down blocks? I'm fine with a fence gate. I guess I could use that. I'm just so used to playing like endgame. All this early game stuff just, you know, slow. Bullethead, I have released my first episode. I'm working on my second episode, as you're probably not surprised to hear. Okay, let's get some fence post action going. Excuse me. Do I have any plans for collabs? Yes, I'm chatting to... oh yeah, I don't need to put them at that height. I'm chatting to a couple of hermits about a potential collaboration at the moment. One that will be very good for the whole server. But you will see. Okay, let's get those fence posts together. So I'm probably not going to worry too much about the piggies. We'll see how much time we have today, but this isn't like the only thing that I want to do, you know. Let's also throw these eggs and see if we can get another one. Sorry! Oh, there we go. Good luck. That's some good luck. And we got more noises in the air. Pixel Riffs is here for 38 months. Thank you, Pixel. Appreciate it, my dude. Naluska is here with a donation as well, saying, hey, X, so is the idea behind the continent that when 1.18 drops, the rest of the world gets the new generation? Have a kooky stream? Thanks for the donation, my dude. I mean... like, we haven't agreed on anything, but the idea is let's all stay on the continent, and then if we want to do something like that, the option is there. So essentially, because you know, you like might not want to actually remove stuff for the update to 1.18. It's more of a wait and see. You know, that's why it's not a concrete plan. That's why it's like out in the open, right? We haven't said it's resetting. We're also not saying it won't reset. It's just be, you know, if you go out there, be considerate. There is an update on the way, and maybe that's how we'll handle it. Okay, so this idea of using these things is, yeah, actually probably pretty alright. And then we can hop in and out of there, as well as having fence gates. So now what we'll do... and considering that I've got a pretty full inventory, I'm noticing that, like, quite quickly a lot of my items are just starting to spread out all over the place. Because, man, the clutter is just real in this game, you know? Alright, let's do some more breeding. Now we'll go chop down the trees and bring over some of that stuff over here. Okay, and these are the ones that I really want to breed. Need to get those cows up. When Axolotl emote, says Sir Apolot. I should get one of those, shouldn't I? Is there a trading center yet? I haven't got my trading thing going, no. That's why I need to get more wheat, because I need more bread. They need an insane amount of bread to breed, it seems. Apparently 9 stacks. It's weird, because when I did some testing in creative, I just threw them a stack each and they start breeding. But on here, I've thrown the villagers like 3 or 4 stacks of bread and they just won't breed yet. R.R. Pedersen, thank you so much for the prime, my dude. Appreciate it. That dark UI is painful to look at, says I am paid. Really? The reason I use dark UI, I use it on absolutely everything, and black UI if they have it, is because looking at, like, when you look at a screen, you've got all that white and then you've got black text on it. That strains your eyes to look at. Like, your eyes have to work, the muscles of them have to work harder. And I know this because, dang, I used to have problems looking at computer screens all day. I used to do eye yoga for it and stuff. And then, as I slowly started switching to dark mode after hearing about how it reduces eye strain, I don't have to do that stuff anymore. Like, most of the time when I'm looking at a screen or an interface, it's dark now. Like, there's so much support for it. Like, on my Android phone, if you switch on developer mode, you can force apps to use dark mode, and it's just wonderful. And then I don't get, like, these strained feelings anymore. Mayschool says, that's why most of my stuff is also dark mode. Yeah, it's the way to go. And it's not like, it's not just some hokey pokey, oh, I think it's better. It's like, it's been researched now. It's been backed by studies and whatnot. So, you know, I'm always interested in improving health and looking after your body well. And so that just sort of appealed to me. And when I heard about it, I gave it a try and then never really turned back. And now the support for it is just everywhere, though. Like, it feels like so much stuff is dark mode now. It's really good. And blue light filter, says MSK Guitars. That was the other thing I was going to mention. When you look at those bright white screens, there's a lot of blue light in that. I've also got that on 24/7 on Windows. I've just got the blue light filter off. So the Minecraft that I'm looking at right now has less blue in, unless you have it turned off as well. So it doesn't affect recording a video or the video you watch, but the output to my monitor has reduced amount of blue light in it. So yeah, it just makes... I don't like dark mode aesthetics, but more and more programs outright force it, says Surprise T. Yeah, I mean, I'm not bothered by it. Like, either way works, but if you look at screens for long periods of time with the white layout, it gives you that, like, eye ache, that kind of tiredness in your eyes, and it don't feel good. Maybe it affects some people more than others, but it definitely affected me. And I'm concerned about that, you know? I want to protect my vision. Big Papa House says, X, what is your villager to bed ratio? Do you need more beds in the range in order to have more room for expansion? That's a good point. I've only got 2 to 4, so 2 villagers, 4 beds. And I put my own bed down next to it, and it didn't seem to change anything. Maybe I'll try putting a few more beds in the area. We got noises in the ear. We got iBoy Men here with a prime. Fauci Baoshen 22. These names, man. And Music Man 1017 here for 11 months. Dude, I am super looking forward to using your music on stream and in videos and stuff. Looking forward to that second album, man. Let me know when it's out. It's gonna be great, I know. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. Yes, season 8 as well. Super hype. We got Chapter Corey here for 11 months. Thanks. One thing that I say this every season, it's always like funny to me how like this is like the most hype part of the season, and this is like the dullest part as well. At least for me, like the beginning of the world is just grind, and like you can't do any of the spectacular stuff yet. Yeah, it's the thing most people tune in for. But my suspicion is that like as a viewer, as an average viewer, you don't watch every video. And I'm not talking about all hermits, I'm talking about an individual hermit. So let's say you follow me. You don't watch all my episodes. But, you know, you pick out the ones that appeal to you. But what you do want to do is just catch the beginning of the season because it's the beginning. So I have this feeling in my mind, like, although people turn up and watch the very beginning stuff, like the recurring, people come around for the recurring stuff, and that's what you're probably more interested in. But I could have it totally wrong. Some of you might just be like, no, I want to watch you punch wood, you know. I want to watch you run around like a fool in iron armor. Something like that. Quite a few of you are saying that's true. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm trying to like summarize the metric in my mind. But like, if you imagined a timeline with like they're blocks, right, in a line, and they represent episodes, and then like people like patchily watch episodes all the way to the end. But the common thing is that everyone tends to watch the things at the beginning. That's kind of the way I see it. Grian's episode is number 3 on trending, says Akiub. Yeah, it's interesting how trending works. I was looking at it yesterday, and it was only myself, Scar, and Cleo on there. And there was no Mumbo or Grian, who are usually always on it. But then, you know, today, now they're on it, so it's like, it's all over the place. Ah, we got Pearl on the server. Dang! And I'm assuming, watching the stream, from a viewer perspective, it feels like more progress is being made at the start of the season compared to watching someone build a mega base. There's that, yeah. I guess I'm talking to like the very first 1 or 2 episodes, but yeah, okay, so like we can break the season down into different parts, and there definitely is like a rush for farms and getting set up. To me, like that's not terribly interesting, that part. Maybe when I watch other hermits it is, because I actually follow the same pattern. I get all hyped and watch all the first episodes and then sort of wind down over the season. You've been delurked. Oh, we should grow some pumpkins. But yeah, like, for me the most interesting part of the game is like once you've actually built all of those farms and you start doing the more meta type of stuff, or doing like the farms that you can't just build out of day one, you know, the mega farms that kind of do some really crazy stuff, right? There's a lot more interaction at the beginning of the season, while later on it gets a bit more single player let's play, says Cordury Gloves. Yeah, there's definitely that. I think one of the things that's going to change that is Hermits helping Hermits. That was such a really cool thing to do, and I think it arrived a little too late in Season 7, because it was kind of like, this is just a wonderful reason to get together and do stuff, but we're sort of at the stage in the season where everyone's doing all that crazy, you know, mega buildy storyline project type stuff, and it doesn't really translate. Whereas, spoiler alert, on Monday, right, it's going to be great because someone's going to die, someone's going to lose all their stuff in lava, which is actually not great, but it'll be hilarious. We're going to work on the Nether Hub together, and we've got like the worst Nether spawn you can get. We got the magma cubes, right? So that's going to be a pain. Pain in the side. Basalt Delta, what did I say? Probably something totally different, knowing me. Chapter Corey, I believe we might have read that one out already. Thank you for 11 months. And Helix McGroin, thank you for the Prime. So I just experienced a Basalt Delta on the Create Together series. By the way, peeps, gonna do a plug right now. Oh, cheeky plug. Do you know what? I don't call it cheeky plugs. I got 4 channels on the YouTubes. If you feel like checking out additional stuff that I do, go check it out. If you subscribe to my second channel, these live streams get uploaded there, and they will be coming to you with a really cool Hermitcraft live stream thumbnail logo. Which reminds me, I've got to make a thumbnail. I always make a thumbnail at some point in the stream. I've got to do that. But anyway, yeah, if you subscribe there, you'll catch all of these live streams as well as my main stuff. And you know, the thing with plugging is like, this is what I do. You know, this is my job. I make YouTube videos. I'm going to let you know about it. Like, it's going to happen. What is the appeal of Dream SMP, says Glulio. I can't even say your name. I don't watch Dream SMP, so I can't really comment on that. But I mean, it's hugely popular, right? So there's something going on there. Plug away, X, says Winnie. That's the attitude. That's the attitude. An axolotl in an iron helmet getting crowded by farm animals would have been a good thumbnail as well. Yeah? Yeah, it would have. We might still be able to do something like that. Right, these bushy leaves do make it harder to see where the logs are. That's one thing, like, that's one detractor to them. I mean, I do want to, like, remove all of this rather than just leave a bunch of floaty stuff behind. Because Cub's in this area, right? Yeah, I see another one here. And I think that might be that. Why wouldn't you plug, says Drip Fan. Exactly, yeah. I don't know, it's just one of those things. It's always like, oh, cheeky plug. And it's like, well, it kind of is, but kind of not. Use shears for the leaves. Yeah, it'll fill up my inventory with another item, though. That's one thing I've noticed. Like, early season, I would like to decorate a little more, but it just feels like my inventory just ain't built for it. Like, you're just constantly sort of charging around with, like, hotbar full, this space is full, and then it don't take much, and it's all full up. So if I want to go bring up, like, a bunch of variety blocks to decorate something, it's just turning my inventory into chaos, basically. It needs to be addressed. Definitely needs to be addressed. I think Mojang are very hesitant and not too sure what to do. I think at this point just doing something will help. .9 inventory update. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? That would be wonderful. It's good. When did Cub log on? Everyone's logging on, I'm not even noticing. Oh, that I can ask Cub now. Here we go. Will there be a new shopping district? This season, my friends, it's all decentralized. I'm not building in no shopping district. I'm going to build my own shop. I mean, I'm pretty sure Cub won't mind, but courteous to ask. Hey, oh, he's literally here. I was about to say, I could have swore I just saw some drop. He's got like a redstone thing going on over there. It's probably spoilers, but I mean, there we go. Cheers, dude. Like, spoilers are to be expected, right? I think he's going to let me pinch a couple here. We won't take a crazy amount, because once you've got a couple, that'll be it. There we go. 5 pieces, that'll do me. Oh, there he is. And then some bamboo. Oh, and he's got the villagers going. Dang. Right, have I got room for this? I do actually have room for this. I've already got sugarcane. That's something I need. Dang, Cub's got a shulker box. I've already got this stuff. Didn't get the red stuff. I actually went really close to a red biome and just kind of left it alone. And then I don't have, like, carrots, and I do have melons, potatoes, and beetroot. So this is something that would be really great because we are setting this stuff up in the stream. Okay, white wool. See what I mean about inventory? It's just like, ugh. Need 3 spaces. I guess I don't need the boat right now. There you go. Let's also replant. There you go, a few potatoes. And... oh, yeah. Here's the thing, like, I went to a load of villages that had these, but I just didn't have the space in my inventory to bring them back. Carrots, that's the one. There we go. Oh, I see. Automating that a little bit. Cool. Very cool. Thank you, Cub. I don't... oh, Cub's chopping down some bamboo. Dark oak. Dark oak and jungle are the other saplings that I need. I also haven't got any chatter or moss or anything like that either. Have you visited Mumbo's Green, Scars, Pearls, and Impulse Place? The only place I've really been is like literally just around here. Because traveling takes time. It's quite a big continent. And I don't have like wings and rockets yet. And I don't even feel like I'll get them for a while. I'm terrible at the beginning of this game. Just slow at everything. Because I didn't have a plan, really. I had a plan, it just didn't make sense. It was like, oh yeah, I'll just have this giant statue and build all these farms in it. And then I log on and I'm like, it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky. Hey, we got Yobcap here for 15 months. Personally, I really enjoy watching the entire series as a whole adventure. Like a book or a show, the hero doesn't start with everything. Yeah, that's true. That's cool. I'm glad you enjoy watching it all. Like, playing on here, I get to experience it all, which is super cool. Irishadon's Empire is here for 10 months. Thank you, my dude. We got Nosem Plays 993 and Remuko here for 26 months. We've also got Shadorf here with a donation saying, "What's up, X?" We just had an Evil X noise. May School. That's so long ago. That update right there. First time tuning into the stream, but love Hermitcraft videos and the vids on the Xisuma Says channel. Glad you enjoy them, my dude. I haven't uploaded anything over there for a while. I experimented with a short, and I kind of like shared it with part of our Discord community, and like got some feedback, and it really didn't quite work. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that channel moving forward at the moment. So yeah, it might be a bit of a drought, but I'm sure something will happen, and I'll be talking about it at some point. Haddles Dash, thank you again for that donation, by the way. Haddles Dash, thank you for gifting the subs to Sir Shadowstorm and Please Just Breathe. We also got Axolotl, what a great username, here for 5 months. Liger Gaming, the one, the only. The dude who edits the videos on the music channel. Thank you for all you do, my man. I haven't said much in a while. I've been super busy, as you might know, with Season 8. But there's loads of stuff coming out on that channel over the next couple of months. We have pre-recorded tons of videos for it, which is cool. Hugh Collins, thank you for 3 months as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Liger says, can see that. I mean, yeah. But here's the thing. I haven't been able to play on the server as much as I would have liked. I've just, every day, it's just been like an endless stream of things that need doing. And I'm always happy to do it. I'm not complaining at all. It's just, it always catches me off guard. I'm like, right, everything's set up, ready to go, let's log on and play. And then it's like, oh, got to do that thing, got to do this thing isn't working, that thing needs changing. Like, even today, I thought at least I'm on top of everything. That's the one thing I've been thinking. Like, I'm a very organized person who has like a list of things that need doing. And the problem with keeping lists is that sometimes they get big and that kind of mentally weighs you down. But I have just been on top of everything, so whenever something comes up, I tend to just get on it straight away, and that's been really quite good. Because at the moment, like, everything's done, but, you know, later on I'll open Discord and discover a whole bunch of other stuff that needs taken care of or whatever. It's just the way it rolls. What is the seed for Crate Together, says Peter. I don't actually know. I ain't got a clue. Yeah, let's head over here, collect some wheat, and yeah, just put in some more crops, right? These ones will take a while to grow, but they're going to be in rows now. So we'll have all of this stuff. I don't remember doing this last season, but I did. Dang it, and it's like, why did I jump? I kind of set up a little area next to EFO, right? I'm trying to remember like how long all this stuff took me. It just feels strangely slow, but I'm impatient. You know me, I like the end game more than the beginning. Okay, so I probably want to expand these at some point, but I think we need to get some of those other farms up and running as well, so we're not going to do that just yet. Cheese Patrol X, thank you ever so much for the 6 months. Appreciate it. Mem is sharing the seed for Season 8 in chat. Appreciate you doing that. I'd actually ask people not to share it in chat just because it's not a secret. It doesn't need to be shared in chat. Let's keep, like, chat for chat, right? If you want the seed for this season, it's no secret. Some people put it in their video descriptions. It's on Reddit. That's like a great place for communal resources and information about Hermitcraft. So there's lots of information to be found over there. Good stuff. We got a donation here from Battlescar Galactica 75 saying, "Hey X, always been a console Bedrock player. Built a gaming PC during lockdown, completed it last week. My first ever experience with Java MC was the HC World download. Serious inspiration. Love your content. Can't wait to see your Season 8 unfold." Thank you, my dude. Appreciate that donation, of course. And glad you got yourself a gaming rig. What I will say is, how do you like Java compared to Bedrock? Because as a Java player, the controls of Bedrock, like, they just don't feel right. And if Bedrock just emulated the movement feel of Java Edition, it just feel like it would be so much more appeasing to play over there. I mean, it's different. Redstone doesn't behave the same way as here, but it's got some great advantages like that huge render distance and more stability and performance. But because it can't get that movement feel like anything like Java, it's kind of like a huge detractor for me for going over to Bedrock. Like 4 or 5 years ago, it kind of seemed like, you know, Bedrock was the future and it was going to be an inevitability that they'd phase this one out, but it's just not been possible. Like, Java's just so much nicer to play, in my opinion. A9 says, Bedrock mechanics are painful, but the controls are fine to me. Well, to anyone that says that, my first question would be, but have you played Java? But yeah, I mean, if you're like used to the controls and they work for you, then that's obviously not a problem. But for me, I've never gotten comfortable with it. Even when I've had to play like Bedrock for like a little longer than usual, it's always just been like, I just can't get used to this. And maybe that's because I've just played vanilla for so long. If they ever phase out Java, I don't know what I'll do, says Jamie. I think it's highly unlikely. If they were to phase it out, which I think probably was on the table at one point in time, it would have happened by now. But I think just too much of the community hinges around the Java edition. Maybe I'm biased because I'm in this part of it, but it seems to me like a lot of the big stuff that happens on YouTube tends to happen in Java, and the Bedrock community sort of seems a little smaller there. And that's like a big proponent of what keeps this going, is the constant content that comes out of this game. So from the business perspective, like, Microsoft kind of have to keep both products going. Well, there we go. Lots more wheat and lots more seeds. Bedrock is more stiff with movement, and mechanics are a huge downfall, to be honest. The controls, in my opinion, are better than Java, and I feel more comfortable on Bedrock. Got ya. Right, let's chuck all this stuff in here. Right, we've got to set up some sweet berries, and we got... Oh, do you know what? Can dripstone be placed on other blocks? Oh, it can. Well, that's good. Because that's how I'm going to place it, right? And I'm not going to make this area look pretty in any way, so... actually, I could at least use a nicer looking texture than that. How come you're planting in rows like that, says Enigmatic? So that they grow faster. The game code will make it so that they grow fast that way. We got Bacon Schnapps here with the Prime. Bacon Schnapps. Aren't schnapps like a alcoholic drink, like a shot? The idea of like a bacon flavoured alcohol just seems a bit bizarre to me. Thank you, Bacon Schnapps. Appreciate it. We got the Master Fox here for donation, saying thank you for always being there for me with your content during this pandemic. Your content has always helped me in ways that I cannot even begin to describe. I appreciate that, my dude. I appreciate that ever so much. Thank you for the donation. I know what it's like. Yeah, I found you know, things that I follow and get into and whatever, and that's part of life, though. I feel like life is going to change you, and there's all this stuff out there taking place in the world. It's about like just going out there and being a part of it, really. Let's build a few things like down here, down at this level. We got Astro45743 subscribing. Paddles Dash here with the cheers and bits, saying this is the first season of Hermitcraft I've watched from the start. I'm excited. Awesome. Glad to have you with us at the beginning. I love how there's always that every season. Because for me, like having been here the whole time, it means something so much more different and bigger, I guess you could say, because I've just been around this for so long. But there's always new people coming in, right? Okay, this will look more interesting later on when there's more stuff. Thank you again for those cheers and bits. We've got Rocket Queen here with some cheers and bits. Appreciate it. And we also got Daniel Miller here for 2 months. Loving the content. That's great to hear. Great to hear. Okay, let's set up our sweet berry patch around here as well. I'm not even bothering with like decorating this in any capacity. You know, surrounding it with stuff or whatever, because I'm going to develop this area and put these farms and things into like nice buildings eventually. Maybe should have built that a little bit higher as well, now I think about it, because if I'm here a lot and I'm harvesting it a lot, it's not a big deal, but they can only grow so far. We've got Syntax Error Geek here with the subscription. Thank you ever so much. Any 1.17 farm you're excited about apart from shulker shells, says Manuel Clell. Oh, I can never decide how to say your name. I'm sorry, buddy. I should just call you Man98. I want to build a copper farm, but I don't know what one I'm going to build. I mean, I don't know. I feel like what I'm most excited for is just enjoying my time on here. Like, I've played this game for so long, and it doesn't feel like there's anything crazy unless I'm being like a goof. I've got it all written down, everything I want to do, right? Like, I've revised everything in the update and like seen how cool mechanics can do this or do that. So maybe right now it's just not popping into my head. Actually, there is one thing I want to do. I want to use the moss and bone meal to create a self-sustaining system. Laszlo02, thank you ever so much for the subscription, dude. I thought that would be a cool project. So you literally just have constant bone meal coming out of thin air, essentially. Llama, dude, watch out for the dripstone. And watch out for those berries as well. Oh, bamboo, yeah, got to, and then trees, right? So we need a tree farming area. We got to go get that spruce wood back as well. I think I might change what we're doing here for a minute though. Like let's go work on something else as well. Okay, so we need to breed the cows up though. That's super important. I think we hit all of them there. Okay, so we'll set up some trees. And we'll set up some bamboo. We got any dirt here? We got some dirt. Fill in these little holes. Good stuff. Hey mate, any way to get our hands on the seed this season? Yeah, the Reddit community is the place to go check out the post or description box of some of the Hermit's videos. Dripstone only grows with water on top. Does it? Dang, I forgot that detail. Are you sure? Now that I think about it, when we were over in Cubs area, there was water dripping off of it. But I don't... Like, in my head, I just remember there being, like, one block above it. Huh. Funny, that. Oh, we'll have to amend this. I think I'm going to have, like, this area here for the chacha. Then maybe a small spot here for the oak. And then on the other side, we'll put birch somewhere around here. Dripstone block above, it also generates water. Oh, yeah. Oh, now y'all saying that it needs dripstone blocks with water. See, I'd like to go have a quick look at Cubs thing again, but it's just like, because it's early game, it's like I can't even fly over there. I've got to spend the next couple of minutes walking there and walking back again. Let's sleep in a bed. I'm going to use my camera account and go have a quick look, just to save myself from the madness of another journey. I'm so used to flying around, I can't handle it, peeps. Hello. It would be nice to sleep. Camera account world tour. There wouldn't be much to tour at the moment. I'm not going to do a camera account world tour. Let's get some eggs. And then let's get some seeds. Come on, my little chickies. Breed, breed, breed. Not sure that we need that much sheepage, but I could give these lot another breed, right? Hey, do you know what else it is? It's experience points, isn't it? Yeah, not a lot of it. It's not like an experience farm amount, but it's something. Okay, where's that camera account at? I should be able to log in with that real soon. And I'll go have a quick look. Victor Orsendi, thank you ever so much for the prime. Appreciate it, my dude. Also, we've got 6,300 peeps tuning in. Be sure to hit the follow button here on Twitch if you're enjoying the stream. Check out the schedule if you want to see more. I'm having a look at Cub's farm, and absolutely there is. Don't know why I didn't see it, but yeah, there's like a whole ridge, and there's water, and there's dripstone. So I need some dripstone blocks before I can really do anything over here. Bang. Panpipe says, what farms are we making? Well, we pretty much made all the basics. I need to go grab some spruce loggage. But we got the fields over there. We got the bamboo and the thing. And yeah, we got stuff. What is your texture pack, says Thunderdog? It's Vanilla Tweaks. I've been meaning to share the link. There's a link to get the same selection as me. But Vanilla Tweaks is the place to get a resource pack like this. And customize it for your own liking, of course. I mean, these things just multiply so quick, right? There you go. I mean, I'm putting them down. They've already grown again. It's crazy. How do I see the schedule? Below the stream, you should be able to click on a link that just says schedule. And that's how you see it. Okay, and let's check this out. So, I think I'll bring a stack of wood with me where we're going. Do I need anything else from here? I've already got my spruce stuff ready for growing. Oh yeah, the eggs I'll go chuck in the pen. Okay, I've got some food to keep me going. It's so hard to know. I mean, I've got to bring Mini-Me with me wherever I go. Probably don't need the ender pearls and flint and steel, but... And the silk touch, yeah. No, that's kind of it. See what I mean about inventory management? We just need more space. And I think some really easy ways to do that would be to maybe add additional slots here. 3 slots. 1 for the ender pearl, 1 for the spyglass, and... I don't know what the other one would be. Maybe food, right? And then just have buttons for like zoom, ender pearl, and eat. Problem with that, I reckon, is that you could do it on Java with a keyboard, but then what do you do on Bedrock with a controller? You know? You must construct additional pylons, yeah. The name of the axolotl is Mini-Me. Perfect. I actually saw some other really beautiful name suggestions, and I was like, kind of settled on Mini-Me. It's a bit more of a joke name, but I love it. Hello, chicken. Hey, we got a couple more noises in the air. We got Super Duff 1229 with the prime and Baby 752. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Mini-Me, my beloved, says Jig Rabble. Indeed. I'm very curious about where the glowberries grow. I think what happens is, well, here there's 2. I think there's like a chance that they can grow downwards, but once it's fully grown down, I don't think they grow anymore. So I don't think, apart from this bit here, like it's ever going to yield again. Is there anyone else to plant this? It's like my own little experiment over here. Right, where we're going, we're going to need to bring some wood for making a crafting bench, and then a whole bunch of other materials. Kind of like the idea of using some basalt, maybe. But the main thing I'm looking for isn't actually here, so I'm going to bring some basalt. It's just a horrible, horrible mess right now, isn't it? maybe some smooth basalt as well. We'll take that. We can make chests. See, like, early game, right? I'm used to having everything in my ender chest backpack, but now I've got to think things through and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to need this, I'm going to need that. What I will need is 2 buckets of water. We're going to need some infinite water over there. We've got Ethan Sainsbury here with the Prime Neon Jewels and Zorg CTR. Thank you for the Prime subscriptions. I think I've just got to make a couple more buckets right now. And then I'm going to take you down to a place I haven't shown yet. I was going to sort of show it in a video, but I kind of felt like, I think I'll show this when it's done. Because it's just an early game basic thing. Like the whole farming area over there with Cub, that was a part of my video, but I cut it out because it's just like, gonna end up moving it. Keo Sammy, thank you ever so much for the subscription, appreciate that. So I'm gonna hop down here, all the way to the bottom, where I should be safe just standing here for a minute. So what I'm gonna do now, peeps, is I'm gonna transition to standing, but I also need to pop to the loo. So don't go anywhere. I won't be long. All right, hold your horses. I'll be right back. I am very glad to see that I am not dead. There's always that risk. Always that risk. What is that noise? Oh! What is that? Mysterious, strange humming sound. Oh, God. Ugh. Right, let's get set up here. Standing mode activate. Wonderful. Wonderful. That feels good. I'm going to drink some water as well. Some good hydration right there. Drink that water, they say. Right, let's go check out... Ah, this is what I want. Let's go check out the spot. Do you have a convertible standing desk, says Poly2? I do, I'm now in standing mode. It feels good. Alternating is what feels good. Sitting is easy, standing's a little more taxing, but it's just going back and forth. Oh! Oh, wow! Oh my god, skeleton farm, I've never seen this before. I'm not going to bother with the water trick on top. I've barely got any redstone resources together. I was digging this out and I kind of realised, oh, I need to put in the ceiling soon, right? So, for the ceiling, I know what I'm going to do. Wait, how do you get the tiles? Just thinking. Sarah Genia, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Appreciate that. No, wait. I think I'm going to do this with that. Wait, what am I... brain is so slow. There it is. 2 slabs for that one. That is made out of deep slate bricks, which is made out of that. Alright, yes. It's like one makes the other, makes the other. Okay, so if I go grab that. And again. And again. I kind of like the idea of like crafting in a loop where you could then convert this back to the beginning. I don't think that's a very Mojang way of doing it. Stonecutter is easier. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, it's early game. I'm brand new. I was thinking about adding a viewing area here with like some tinted glass. But, I don't know. You don't really need to see into the farm, do you? But tinted glass is so cool. I really want to use that a lot this season. tiles are probably my new favourite texture, says Necromancer. Yeah, I really like them. I've been doing a little bit of building with these, and I like the way that the deep slate blocks have a gradient of darkness. Makes them way more palatable. Right, we've got noises in the ear. We got... Did I read it a second ago? Sarah Genia, thank you for the subscription. We've got Zulu West here. Cheers and bits. Start a Season 8 party. Awesome. It's a party up in here. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you for the cheers and bits. That's my 2 stacks right there. That's all I got. I feel like I should have gotten way more of this stuff by now, but apparently not. And there it is. So, around this room, I'm just going to use more of this stuff, right? But I think what I'll do is I'll transition away from this. So, let's go add like one... Ah, dang. Like one like that. Okay. But I don't actually have any more deep slate, right? I can't believe I ran out of that so quick. I thought I would have had loads lying around already, but apparently not. Dang. Yeah, this is definitely the look for the room. So I guess I gotta go branch mining a little bit to get some more. It's just so slow to mine. I think they need to add a way to instant mine this stuff at some point. Otherwise it gets a little too tedious, you know. Basalt pillars. Yeah, we're gonna use some basalt in there. Just not yet. So I guess I'm mining this now. I was also thinking, one thing I might do is like not mine the deep slate ores and maybe silk touch them, and they might be useful in certain builds. Or at least something we could sell to other hermits, right? Let's go ahead and put a torch here so stuff doesn't spawn. Why not YouTube Live, says the Run. I don't stream on YouTube because I have a contract with Twitch. That means that I can't stream on YouTube. You can smelt it back, says Sam. I can smelt what back? I'm trying to get deep slate. So how can I smelt it back? Redstone deep slate ore is great for building. Interesting. I don't play Minecraft anymore, but this is making me want to, says Buddy the Buddy. Fire up a world, have a bit of fun. Play again. Why not? Be nice if I found some diamonds just behind here, you know? You could use the deep slate columns and smooth basalt walls. Yeah, I'm gonna use a variety of textures, you'll see. Buddy, no. No. Because then you're friends. Now your friend got wrecked, you know? Oh, not another one. Like a free XP farm over here. There you go, there's some... Oh, it didn't generate as the other type. Oh, that sucks. Let's get a little bit more and then we'll head back. Am I mining at Y5? I am not. I think I'm going to stick with mining at around Y10, 11. Mainly because of like avoiding lava and whatnot. Also, other ores is a good reason. Like other ores generate higher up. But here's the thing: after I've done that testing, right, like everything you saw in that video, like when I make a video like that, I do try and just explain it as is. Here's what I'm doing. Like you can see it, and I'll take you along every step of the way. And then at the end, I also made it pretty clear to say, you can, you know, make your own conclusions out of this and do your own research or whatever, right? Because I only had a smallish sample size to work with, but it felt to me like the odds of just picking a random world and having that portray the wrong result would be pretty slim, but maybe not, because after, a lot of people sent me tweets of supposed tests that they had done, where it totally looks normal. And I don't know if like what they've done is correct, if they've done it the right way or not. I feel like I've done it the right way. Maybe I've done it the wrong way. I'm not sure, but according to other people, like, the numbers don't back up what I found, which I thought was rather peculiar. I think, because on that world, obviously, in that area that we did, it definitely did, because you could see it. So I actually feel like that's not going to look too great in here. But maybe that goes next, right? Just sort of just going with a little bit of instinct here. Oh, we're like just a little too low. This is one of the reasons I stopped digging though, because I was going like, oh, I'm going too low now. Silent Storms 2020, thank you for 12 months tier 3 subscription right there. Really do appreciate that. Thank you for the continued support. Why is Season 8 barely getting... Where'd that one go? Okay, I don't know what I was reading then, but I can't see it. Okay, let's go like this. The comment got deleted. Oh, why is that? I guess maybe someone's spamming it over and over again. Yeah, if you spam the same question over and over again, that's generally frowned upon. Like, you know, just there's so many messages. I can't answer them all. But if you're gonna spam over and over again, like that's not good for anyone, is it? So. Basic Twitch adequate, says 07 Lou. Yeah, but for some people, like, you know, I don't know, they might be young, new to the internet, or just not really thinking about their actions. Really love the tiles, says Disco Bees. They look nice, don't they? Almost look a little metallic. Actually, wait, what are we talking about? Oh, that's polished. Yeah, the tiles, these ones, they are very nice. I think they'd mix well with nether brick. Based on texture anyway. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use the basalt in here just yet. Also, I think I might just keep the tiles all the way, sorry, the polished stuff all the way around. And then later on, if I want to add... Oh, I kind of like the idea of maybe adding a divider as well. But if I want to add a window, maybe I can do that later. Or maybe make a smaller window down the bottom. I'm not entirely sure, really. Probably need to build a bit more of this up, and then it will come together, perhaps. So yeah, we'll keep placing the blocks the way we know they're going to go. And then maybe the rest will fall into place. They did really nice with the new block texture this update, says Don Sarah. Well, they got Japper, right, working on the textures. I think he's had a fantastic hand in making the textures of this game look awesome. Because of course they've been overhauled a few updates back, right? Entirely new textures for the whole game. Very bold decision. Why can't they do that with inventory management, you know? Why can't they be like, let's redo this? That's what I want to see. Be brave, Mojang. Be brave. We believe in you. Dia Rice, thank you ever so much for 2 months of support. Appreciate that. Do I have any more of these? No, so we've got to make some more. God, these textures look so similar, don't they? It's all going to be dark in this room as well, eventually. So I like the idea of it being like 3 and then a line and then 3 and then a line, but we need to figure out how low we go, which is this low. This is where the water will be. So that means we can do a little test. I mean, not that it has to... line up perfectly, I guess. It's kind of like, if I were to put the 3 anywhere, you'd put the 3 in the middle, right? So it'd be 2, 3, 2. So we have that go across, then we have all of these. I'm gonna need to go mine some more of this stuff again real soon. This is like quite expensive now I think about it. Like it takes a fair bit of time to mine this stuff. I just want to pick like an available block. Yeah, there you go. So then that comes all the way across. Then we go down by 2 again, and then we have that. Now what I'll probably do is hollow one of them out and fill it with tinted glass so it can be a window at some point. But hey, it takes a lot of time early game. We got Ryan Rudy here for 4 months saying excited for Season 8 and the continent idea. I'm glad to see people are excited for it. It's similar to Season 6 in a way, just that we're all going to be on the continent. I guess like there aren't areas that are themed. It's going to be far more like just organic and see what happens this time, you know. Oh, looks like we might have found a bit of a cave down here. It's not even renewable, says Alarazina Honey. Yeah, but like it's abundant in an infinite world, essentially. Oh yeah, wait, we've got to change all of that. And make sure we pick it all up. What about the shopping district? How will that work, says Yubo? There is no shopping district. You don't want to see another shopping district, do you? Surely not. Surely not another one. We've seen so many over the years. Yeah, I'm going to roll down here and get a little bit more, I think. Shops are the best, people are saying. So you just want to see another shopping district and just a bunch of shops built in it, right? You don't want to see anything different or new or fresh or innovative. You just want the shopping district. Are you sure that's what you want? Could there not be other ways of doing things? Then there will be a trading market, says Ispra. I don't know. I don't think there will be a trading market. It won't be a trading district. That's just a cheeky rename. I'm reading chat right now. It's just interesting to see how much of a flurry of support there is for the shopping district. FTY says, "Are you suggesting variation?" I'm just saying, like, is that the way it always has to be done? Do we always just have to have a shopping district and put shops in? Like, you know, what shops do you think are going to be in there? Are they going to be different? Are they going to be exciting? Are we gonna sell, I don't know, concrete? Honey blocks? Rocks? Flowers? What do you want to see sold there? Okay, let's craft this all the way up. Useful building blocks. Yeah, that would be good. But, you know, what did last season sell? Useful building blocks, check. I'm just saying, you know. Ah! Fell in a hole again. As we're literally digging out a hole. Oh! Keep falling in this hole. I mean, people really... Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. New poll. Right, do you really want to see another shopping district? Okay. You got 2 minutes for this one, peeps. Feel free to vote in chat. Let me know what it is you really want to see. Chat, a poll is not you typing a message in chat. It's a poll. So I don't know what you're typing in chat because that ain't part of the poll. It won't get counted. Now chat is going ham. Use the poll. It's chaos. Twitch chat is chaos. Becca11, thank you ever so much for gifting a sub to Alirazina Ahani Plays, whose name I always butcher. Thank you for doing that. And we also got King Spy 1 here for 56 months. Goodness me. Creeping up on 5 years, indeed, my dude. Indeed. Thank you so much. It could be like the Season 6 mall, but this time you actually use it. Could be something different. You know. Why has it always got to be the same? You know, why not do things different? Mickey Gee5, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Minara says, what did I come back to? Chaos. Absolute chaos is what you come back to. There was a poll, but everyone screamed their answer in chat. X, what about 2x2 tree lag? I don't think it's 2x2 tree lag, it's bone mealing trees that causes lag in this update. And 1.17.1 pre-release didn't address that. So I don't know if they are aware of it or not, but it's a thing. Seems to be better now. Interesting poll, because nothing's changed technically. Maybe it makes a difference when there's lots of people online. Or like the resources of the server are strained in a particular way. Like it could have a bit more of an edge case than just being a general problem. Yeah, this is a pretty grim looking. It feels modded. Like, I know it's always weird to say like new blocks feel modded because they're always new and modded's always got different blocks, but I think modded has just added more of these cool dark sort of textures before in the past. Kind of reminds me of that. Tell me we got more. We got a little bit more, peeps. We got a little bit more over here. Let's finish this corner. Okay, we got quite a few rolling in here. Zakel16, thank you for the Prime. Ruba Gaming with the Prime. We've got a Moogle's Doodles for 13 months. Weasel Buster here for 4. And Smarting1018 here for 61 months. It's been a good season. When is Season 9 starting? Anyways, it's been so exciting to see all these new blocks enter Hermitcraft. I'll tell you now, peeps. Season 9 will be starting before Season 10. Oh my word. Revelations. Revelations. Top secret stuff right here. Season X, yeah. 8 is my favourite number though, so this feels like my season. I don't know though, like I got my base plan for the season. I'm gonna have fun doing what I'm doing, but it doesn't feel like a killer idea, like the idea. It's just like I've had this idea for a base for a while and now I'm executing it. And it'll be grand and it'll be crazy, but I don't feel like it's the idea, you know? I don't know what the idea is for a Minecraft base anymore. I'll have to rattle my brain, I've made so many. Dr. Atom, thank you ever so much for the Prime. Appreciate it. Let's check out the results of the poll. And... oh, look at that! 76% of y'all want something different from another shopping district. That is good to see. I think you're picking up what I'm putting down, right, peeps? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You know? Don't always need to have a shopping district. That's just one way of doing things. Surely we don't want to do the same thing over and over again, right? Also, just realising down the bottom here, something needs to be a little different at some point. I'm not sure what. I did have a image saved of just some of the numbers for designing this stuff. So they're kind of important. Do we even have a shovel? Oh, there it is. And it's gonna break. Right, so when the water is at this level, they're out of the escape range. That I know. So on one side, I actually need to do something a little different. And I keep thinking this side, and I don't know why, but we'll probably just stick to that. It's like mentally in my head where it's at. So I might use a different texture down the bottom here. It's going to be hidden under the water. I don't really actually want to use basalt and smooth basalt. I just don't think they really kind of fit in. So I could just use this. It'll be hidden underwater anyway. So the water will then flow over 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, perfect. Actually, I think I like the idea of having... oh, I don't have any more in inventory. Right, okay. Now, you see somewhere around here I need to put a chest just full of random items again. I think I'm actually going to walk back to our little storage spot, and then we need to mine more deep slate. Chests be filling up again, right? They be filling. They be filling with all the things. Wait, which way was it? This way, I think. Use quartz blocks. Ironically, I do have some quartz blocks. But no. That'd be too grindy, I think. Right, I'm not going to hit my head anymore. Let's mine out some more of this stuff. X, are you crying? Says Mem C Best. Yes, tears are rolling down my face right now. And I don't know why. Oh. I don't know if that's a serious question or not. Am I crying? Did I give you some form of indication that I was upset? Hey, we got XD40 Steve here with the Prime. Thank you, my dude. We got Macovision with the Prime as well. Appreciate it. I think we're caught up. I think the stream finally caught up. That's awesome. I think he says, chat, stop bullying X. I didn't know chat was bullying me, jeez. Conboy, thank you for 53 months, my dude. Appreciate it. Good luck with Season 8, thank you. And we got It's Cirilli here with the Prime. Welcome aboard. Quite quieter, says Maurice. I'm sorry I've disturbed you in my crying, Maurice. I'll try and keep the sobbing to a minimum. I'm sorry that my sorrow caused you inconvenience. Do you need to be upset to cry? No, actually, you can cry out of joy, right? Like, laughter, like when something really cracks me up, my tear ducts go. Like, I'm like a cry... what's the expression? Crying with laughter? Like, that's me. Like, if something really tickles my funny bone, I'll have tears. My tear ducts open up. Fegley says, why is X crying? Now you're just trolling. Now you're just trolling. Oh, have I been here before? This looks like some other form of mineshafty bit. Mazul Pasta, thank you ever so much for the primes. Silver256, Reed Copus, thank you for the primes as well. Lots of prime subscriptions coming in right there, right? I cry when I enjoy really good pieces of art, says Quasles. Wow, I would love to be able to get that kind of reaction from art. I really do like art and looking at paintings and stuff, and I got a friend who's an artist who gave me like a much deeper insight into art and the art world. But I kind of realized that, like, as much as I can respect and appreciate it, I just don't have that strong of a connection with it. But I think it's fantastic, you know. But man, that would be awesome just to like feel that, because I can see bits of it. Like, I've been to lots of art galleries. In fact, I always enjoy going to an art gallery, and a lot of the time though, it's like trying to suss out something someone else likes, you know. But I do enjoy it. It's cool. Okay, looks like we needed a bit more of this. I only ever cried for music, never paintings, says Frin. Yeah, well, as you probably know, music does it for me, for sure. Like, in a big way. Which is why I write about music on my music blog. Oh, he's doing another plug! Oh, no! Stop plugging things that you do, X. I don't care about what you do. I'm not watching your live stream. I'm not interested in who you are. Oh, talking about his music blog. Oh, I came here for Minecraft. There we go, all the way over to the edge. Smurfetti Jelly Bean, thank you for the Prime. Tiscan76, also with the Prime. I cry at nostalgic things, says Hyperpixels. I try to avoid nostalgia. Nostalgia for me is mostly like a painful nostalgia. Oh, pain's a bit of a strong word, but you know what I mean. It gives you that like heartburn feel, and I don't think it's healthy. Like, I've indulged in too much nostalgia, and then sort of thought, is this really the right way to feel and think about things? I'm not so sure. Okay, what we'll do is we'll go down another block, and then we'll have. We could take them over to a corner, because if I'm going to have a window up here, right, then that's the level that I'm going to... Yeah, I think I should aim to eventually have a window into the farm. So we're probably going to knock out those blocks, replace them with tinted glass. So our water stream, mate, should go in this direction. Over to one corner kind of thing. So I'm going to put that there so nothing spawns on it, and then it should leave one block at the end. Look at that, I'm full of stuff again. Right, so I guess I need to dig out a little staircase up to where we're going to have our sort of look at the farm area, I guess. For lack of a more elegant term. Oh, I see, okay. So we're looking at where the window would be, and thus this would be... That would make a terrible floor, gravel. This would be the floor. We got Fegley here with cheers and biddies, saying kind of semi-relevant, but since Season 8 has started, if you had to rank each season of Hermitcraft, what would be your favourite and which would be your least favourite? Fegley, I've been answered these questions many, many times, and I always tend to say the latest season is my favourite. It's too early to tell with Season 8. I think season... You know, in fact, I kind of answered this through the evolution episode that I did, right? I tried to take myself back in time by watching old Hermitcraft stuff and, like, revisiting those eras and try and put them into words that sort of describe my experience. Admittedly, not so much, like, poetic, but more kind of descriptive, I guess, and then tie them up with, like, information about the Minecraft updates, so that anyone watching that episode 1000, could get a feel for all of the seasons and what it was like to be a part of it. So I'll express it again briefly, but essentially, like, early seasons were nostalgic Minecraft, right? Like an adventure that you didn't know would turn into something incredible, and so you kind of look at it back at it with like a little bit of like innocence or whatever. Season 1 was very much that. Just this fun, organic, really awesome thing that was, you know, like, we kind of knew that this was a happening thing, right? That content creators was becoming a thing, and you were just sort of there doing it, and it didn't feel like it was something that was going to last a long time at all. So it felt kind of special. And it still feels special looking back at it. But at the same time, like what we were doing in the game was nothing like what we do today. It looks amateurish and silly, almost in comparison, right? So it's got like a bit of novel charm for it. Season 2 was like an extension of that. More unfamiliarity? I don't know. Sense of like, this will be it. Like Season 2 and, you know, that'll be it. But we got through Season 2 and it was the midpoint of Season 2 where we kind of regrouped, got our things together. That's when it became more so that this could be something bigger, right? And that we had the power now to look after what we have and, you know, assure it has a future. And so Season 3 was then quite a bright season of just, you know, the game was evolving. We had a core group of hermits playing together. The things we were doing in the world got bigger and more drastic and interesting. It also dragged out that season. Like, when I say dragged out, I don't mean like in a negative way. I just mean like there was no update and it almost lasted like 2 years. It was a long season and it coincided with this kind of feeling as games like Ark came along that, oh, maybe Minecraft won't be this big thing forever, right? Maybe that's not what Minecraft's going to be. Maybe it will fizzle out and something else will take over. That feeling was kind of lurking. Anyway, Season 4, we recruit a bunch of new people, and it's just like magic. It's just like sparks. All of a sudden, Hermitcraft's got something really special about it. More people are watching. The future of Minecraft is looking promising. The updates are rolling in. Same thing happens again with Season 5, except in Season 5, I think our plan for the season like took us apart from one another, which didn't really work. So Season 5 was kind of like another fun season full of tons of cool Minecraft projects and stuff, but maybe we went in the wrong direction that season. Then Season... where am I going to put this thing? Actually, I think what I might do is have it come to the middle. Oh, where is the middle, speaking of which? Yeah, here. Oh, I got the right block. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it that way around, actually. So where are we? Right, so Season 6, Grian joins. And like I said in my video, Grian, like, he is who he is. He's a real character. Real creative guy, just bringing some fantastic ideas to our community. And just fit like a glove, you know? And so he kind of, like, took things to the next level for us. And I think Season 7 was just an extension of that. And so will Season 8. Right, so it needs to be high enough for, I think, let's just leave it like that, that's good. So yeah, and then through here. Okay, so then we're going to have a room above our heads. So we need to get the skeletons all the way over to the other side of that room. So we're going to stand in the middle of the room. I think actually, you know, I'd like to take a little bit of a break from digging, and I think we might be able to get enough tinted glass together. Bait and Daniil, thank you for gifting a sub to Zufcud, and also Fegley gifting 6 subs to Rez543, the Furious Brothers, Zeveretti, Cats AI, Constantino, and Stefan RBK. Thank you for those gifted subs. We also got Ramza 1890 here subscribing, and we're being raided by our fellow hermit Iskal. Iskal, my dude, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome all the peeps. I'm sure you're aware Season 8 has started. We're deep down underground working on a skeleton farm, and we're just going to go visit an amethyst geode, which I believe is in this direction. Welcome all the raiders. Welcome, welcome. We got Ninja Pig 85 here for 2 months. Thanks so much for the great content getting me through the pandemic. Yeah, it's been a crazy last year and a half almost now, isn't it? Well, not quite. Year and 4 months. Crazy times. I mean, it's taken a toll on all of us, right? But we'll get through it. It's what humans do. We get through things. Okay, let's... Yeah, this is the spot. I recognise the cave. There's actually 2 of these things here. So, we've been in the area. I'm not sure if we were close enough to load this. My guess is probably not. Now, we hit that. We don't get anything. You have to wait until they're fully grown. And I think I pinched these last time. So this might have been a bad idea because you have to actually be quite close to these things. And I don't know if we're close to one at the skeleton farm, but there's another one over here. So maybe we won't get that tinted glass. Tommy MP says, how will you manage commerce this season without a shopping district? What a great question. That's probably going to be like an exciting reason to tune in. Season 8, right? Dang, this one's full of them though. Maybe this one's in range and the other one's just unlucky. You don't need Silk Touch. There you go. And I think Thought Tune actually affects it, so that's cool. Oh, that one's not full, is it? Oh, that one... Was that one full? Hey, I got 40. Oh, last time I did this, I don't think I had Fortune on the pick, so I only got a few bits of it, whereas now I'm getting quite a bit. And I think you need 1 to make 2 tinted glass, so we possibly actually got enough already. Let's check it out. Oh, it's done by name, isn't it? Amethyst Cluster. Okay, let's mine it. Kind of looks like a full one. It is. Okay, so that one's full. But those other ones aren't. That one is a large bud. Ah, it's a bud or cluster. That looks like a cluster to me. And that one I think is a bud, yeah. Okay, so that's how you tell. F3, check if it's a bud or a cluster. Wow, dude, we got so much. So much. Also, I wonder if there's any valuables I left back here. Gold! Oh, give me the gold. Saddles, beetroot seeds. Ugh. Let's head back. 4 crystals for 2 glass. Is it? Oh, dang. Dang, that's expensive. Oh, I'm picturing the recipe wrong in my head. I knew you get 2 tinted glass from one recipe, but I thought it was 4 bits of glass and the amethyst thing. Brock the Rock. Thank you for the subscription, dude. Appreciate it. Efo could use the saddles, though, says Raffi. Yeah, I know he was after them. I watched his video. I mean, he'd be welcome to come and pinch them. I don't think I'm going to do much with horses. I don't get very excited by those sort of middle features in this game. The sort of things that... Like, horses would have been great, but now you got elytras, so... But it's about enjoying the world, isn't it? Enjoying the game. You know, Efo's the kind of person who obviously really enjoys game mechanics and sussing out games. I mean, if you saw what he did with Decked Out, he really got stuck in with that, so... He's always, like, kind of interested in game mechanics, and so horses having, you know, a unique bunch of properties are kind of appealing. For me, like, I'm not, like, massively interested in particular game mechanics. It's more like how the overall experience comes together for me. And when I play Minecraft, it's always, like, a mix of redstone and building and farming. Just that kind of, like, taking over the world sort of feel. That's what I like. Making it your own. So we'll put another trench here. And this will give us an idea of how wide we want to make this thing. Like, step up here. Oh, I can't see it. So we've got just 1, 2, right. Let's remove a couple extra blocks here. It's like, it comes to here, and then we can put another 8. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that might be just about enough. So we'll have a room somewhere around here at this height. I think that's going to be more than enough. Good, good. So let's go add in... Do you know what? We don't need to decorate the entire trench, but... Actually, now that the window's on that side, you probably don't even need blocks like this, right? But I'll put that there anyway. So then all of this can just be cobblestone or whatever. And then we need a bit more, so... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the water would stop there. I'm going to have to block off that, obviously. And then you'd have your... Ah. Trying to remember how to do this. Because you need... I think you just have to block it off, right? Like, you have to have something before you have your soul sand and water above it. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if there was a way to make them get fully pushed into the water, because you can't have the water connect to anything on the outside. Ice. No, you wouldn't use ice. That wouldn't do anything. You can use stairs. A fence, a wall. The thing is, you can't have the water at the next height up, right? I mean, I literally just did this not so long ago, but as I've explained, I'm kind of terrible at remembering all this early game stuff. Do I have 2 of those? Good. Right, let's go. Make a little pocket of this over here. And I'm going to chuck that there. So, I need like a gap before I put the soul sand and water, otherwise it's not going to take them up, basically. Pushed into a corner of a pillar using signs and fences, says Slightro. Okay, yeah, I can see how that would work. Not sure if I want to do it that way, though. Have the water go above a fence which pushes the entity up. Right, but that doesn't really achieve anything, right? Because it doesn't, like, you still have to have a gap. So I have to have a gap. So why the fence post? Like, what does pushing them up do? Basically, you standing the other side is making them walk towards you. Oh, I don't want to do a luring type thing. No, I need to activate the farm, remember. Water, wall with fence and sign above. Yeah, I don't get it, because you've got to have soul sand and then water above it. So you need something to stop the water to connect into this water. So I don't get what people are saying, like, why would you use a fence post? They just push each other. Yeah, that's essentially it, right? But it won't be very... It'd just be a little bit lazy, I guess. I'm sure there was a way to do it, I've just forgotten it. The soul sand is 1 block higher. Ah! Now I think I understand. Ah, okay. Yes, yes, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. I understand that. Right, okay, that's cool. So, soul sand would be there, fence would push it up, then they can get pushed all the way in. Then you can have a couple of signs here. Got it. That's a really cool way to do it. Not sure if I've actually done that before, but I must have done. Just every time I go to do this, I kind of forget this stuff. Anyway. Might as well fill some of this in as well, since it's just going to be like empty space around here now. Okay, so then we want to dig out this bit. So I need to know what block number that is. And I think it's a little too far back, so I'm probably going to bring it a bit further forward. Okay, so we're looking at block 1588. 1588, yeah. Right, so back to this space, and I didn't clock the second number. 221. So that's the middle. Yeah, I think it's probably a little too far away, but I don't know. The extra space might come in and be useful. So then from here, here's where we've got to go up. Way higher. Next, you'll need a certain height water to keep pushing the entities across the wall fence. Oh, that's a good point, Tabby. And I'm glad you brought that up, because actually now I'm thinking, yeah, let's change this a little bit. You could argue the same with this bit, actually, that they're going to slow down a fair bit by the time they get here. So yeah, let's pull it back to, like, there. That would give us a very cramped room. Did my random shuffling of the music randomly stop? Yes, it did. That annoys me. So now we're looking at 1585. It's going to be a bit closer. Whoops. Reloading all chunks. What? It's a bit weird. Oh, it's actually that bit. Okay, and also, again, right, now we need to dig up from here. So I had this image saved on my other screen, just to remind myself. How many blocks is that? 23 blocks is the dropping distance, right. So they're gonna drop down to this point from like 23. And then when they land here, we kill them. So I think what we'll do is we'll make them drop there on that block, essentially. And then we can replace that with a hopper or something. So I never know what the best way to do this is, really. But I think my brain just told me the answer, actually. Wait, is this where they're coming up or dropping down? I think that's where they're coming up. Because they're going to drop down in front. Is that about right? Let's double check it. Yeah, 1585. Uh-huh. So actually, they're going to land there. That's cool. Right, now I kind of know what to do, because first of all, could have done that a minute ago. We got that bit sussed. I think what we want to do is dig up the middle here. Yeah, like that. Then we can put in a torch, and then we can get it as high as we need it to be. So they need to drop from 23 blocks, so 50. Why 50? Midnight Toil, thank you ever so much for those cheers and bits. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, so why 50? That's kind of it for now, really. The other thought was, like, I might want to upgrade this thing to have powder snow in it later on, and that might mean I need to modify the farm, but I think it's probably a bit much to think about that now. So anyway, once we get up the top here, I will need a safe way down, funny enough. Maybe I could just dig my way down on one side, so I'll put a few blocks here to fall onto, yeah. Okay, then when we put soul sand there, we have to put water at the top, and then come back. So I need to place the water when I'm at the top here, and it's probably going to flow all over the place because I haven't really prepared. Okay, I think I know what we're doing. So we're going to dig these two up to Y50, and then dig our way down on my left-hand side. That seems pretty good to me. Some of y'all want me to use dripstone. You know, I don't think it's necessary. It's extra calculation, it's extra work. Remember, you got to pick stuff up with like a hopper. I guess you could use a hopper minecart. You know, ever since I've seen the dripstone mechanic, I've always felt like we've already got quite a few ways to damage mobs, and I don't see... Ah, ooh, wow. Well, I half expected that in some way, but then not the almost dying bit. Yeah, there might be an ocean above us, which sucks. Huh. So now, I kind of need to just... Same thing's going to happen again, right? So I need to put the torch below my feet. Don't forget the skeletons would be sucked into the bubble column. It will be necessary to make a flow with a height of 1 block. Not sure what you mean by that. Anyway, we got it sussed out. Cooldown complete. The hype train is ready to leave the station. That just popped up on Twitch. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So what do we have going on here? Because we didn't get water dropping down. That's it. That's ocean right there. So what height are we at? Oh, look at this. We're going to be right below it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally here. Literally right here is where it stops. So if there's dirt above that, we might just get lucky. This is the top of it, so I think we just got extremely lucky. Oh, did we? Have I not got like a single dirt block I could put there? We very nearly got lucky. I've got a shovel. Shovel that's about to break. Yeah, cool. Right, that's Y50. That's good. I'm going to leave the torch up here. So they'll come all the way up to this spot. The water will flow across. There'll be a sign. And we make our way down here. That's where they're going to fall. And we need that block there. Sweet. So that'll be the killing spot. Down here we now got some sand. Oh, I forgot to put the water at the top. Dang it! What is wrong with me? I do not know. Well, I guess we've got to go up there again. Okay. Put it up after placing the bubble column. No, you need to put it up there to place the bubble. That's the problem. You need that to do this, right? Can't do it the other way around. This is extra tricky to do efficiently in the dark. This trick's great, but like doing it in the dark, it's kind of hard to time it right because you fall all the way down if you don't do it quick enough. Okay. Like that was a good one, I think. Yep. That wasn't. Wasn't so bad. Too high that time. Placed it too high. Make a glass column between the vertical columns, says Zufcud. I could do that for aesthetics, and yeah, I might if I revise this thing later on. That's a pretty cool suggestion. There you go. That was timed way better. Actually, just focusing on like one block at a time is probably the better way to do that. Right, so that's supposed to be... Oh, and I don't have a sign, though. I don't have a sign. Hang on. Have I got what it takes to make a sign? Fortunately, I have. Let's do that, and then... Yep. Yep. Obviously. Right. Also, why are you not on my hotbar, Mini-Me? You're supposed to stay there. I got all this other useless stuff. There we go. Oh! Jeez! Oof. Good thing I got this feather falling too, right? That saved me. That saved me. I was in the nether and I fell really far and I was like, oh, please no. Like, I literally just finished getting 30 levels of experience. And like, had all this gear on me, and then it was like, oh yeah, feather falling, thank goodness. Oof. I would have rage quit so hard. I'd have been out of there. So I don't have any kelp here, so we've got to go get some kelp. And ironically, I was close to kelp a minute ago because I was on the bottom of the ocean. Tinted glass at top of elevator for ocean view, says Jetstream. I don't know. It just comes underneath the surface. Like, if there were an opportunity to see it, like if it poked out a bit further, yeah, maybe we'd use some of that, but I don't know. Dreddon says, hey X, for the shulk farm you had planned, I would not put it in the spawning chunks with a simple design. You get about 80 boxes per hour. That'd be more than enough to run it permanently, especially for lag reasons. This is a Hermitcraft. I mean, 80 per hour? That's not good enough for us. I mean, there's a lot of us, and we do a lot of Minecrafting, you know? I'm going to need way more than that. I mean, this is Hermitcraft, remember, peeps. Go big or go home, right? Did you name your axolotl yet? Yes, I did. It's Mini-Me. Check it out. I still have no clue how you can make a shulker farm, says Lone Wolf. It involves getting, like, a shulker to shoot another one with a shulker bullet. It's one of those farms where I think Mojang. I mean, it depends on what their philosophy is. If their philosophy is to add something for all types of players, and that includes the top end of technical players, then by all means, it's a great addition. But it feels like one of those farms that's very unavailable. Like a lot of the technical farms, like iron farms, are sort of unavailable just to the average player, but are available through the community. Whereas this feels like one of those farms that's not even going to be really available. Like it's going to be so technical and difficult to build. It really it really appeals to just the sort of top of the technical, right? Like there's not the average player isn't going to go watch a tutorial and then build the shulker shell farm, as far as I see it. Now, if Mojang want that if that's intentional, I think that's fine, because it's cool that they try and add stuff for all the different types of players. But if it's not intentional, I think they should probably revise that, because it's kind of weird to have them add something so tricky to make renewable shulker shells a thing. Okay, so we had a sign. We need some more blocks, actually. I thought that would make the next one flow out, but it's fine that it didn't. And now I need one more, or I could put a slab at the top. Make a quick slab. And then we need that fence post at the bottom, or a wall. I think I might just make a cobblestone wall. That's a very quick way to do it, isn't it? Cool, so then we go up here with this. Isn't the soul sand supposed to be one block lower, says Yubo. No, that's... It's right where it needs to be. I actually don't want to break all of this off just yet. I want to get out of this thing. There we go. So the water pushes you, and yeah, and then you're in. But you probably still need another one to follow it up and push it, right? This thing's technically ready to get whirling. And I'm kind of excited. I didn't actually expect to get that far along in this stream, but there you go. It's technically ready to go. And that's a sign, by the way, that they're going to come down to the right place. The thing is, I am not going to be using this right now, because I gotta head out of here after this stream, and so I can't even like leave it AFK with a clicker going. It's just not set up enough. It would be nice to have gotten to that point, but I haven't been able to, unfortunately. You know. Check this out, peeps. Who's online right now? Full Symmetry's online. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means we're going to raid False. Peeps, it's the end of my stream. I really hope you enjoyed it today. Remember to go subscribe to the second channel. These streams will get uploaded there. Streaming again tomorrow for Hermits Help Hermits. And if you check the schedule, you'll see the next couple of streams for Hermitcraft as well. Be sure to hit the follow button before you head out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. Massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thank you to all of my patrons and to all the peeps gifting subs. It is immensely appreciated. We're now going to go and raid Full Symmetry, who's on the server and streaming. Lucky you. More Hermitcraft. Thanks, peeps. Take care. Bye-bye.